Hey, what's going on, Guardians? TBL here, coming up on the end of the first official week of Destiny 2 being live. I know I say that it's really only been out for about a day or so, but man, it feels like I've put so much time into that game. How are you guys liking it? Are you digging Destiny 2? Be sure to let me know how you guys are enjoying it down in the comment section below. I've had a lot of fun with it, and I can't wait to get on and play it every single day. I wake up wanting to play it, I go to work wanting to play it, I come back home wanting to play it, and it's a good feeling to have that back in my life. But today being Thursday, we got our first This Week at Bungie weekly blog update of the post-Destiny 2 release world. And it's actually got some pretty decent information in it, and we're going to be going over it over the course of this video. And in particular, we got a bit of a roadmap for some of the upcoming content in the next few weeks in Destiny 2. So let's go ahead and start at the top. First things first, Xur will not be showing up this week, so if you've been waiting for the tentacle-faced agent of the 9 to come around so you can maybe push yourself past that dreaded 275 gate lock, well, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Bungie did confirm that Xur will not be active this week. He will be showing up at the end of next week though, during his usual patented Friday to Sunday time slot. So again, a little bit bummed about that. I know a lot of Guardians, especially a lot of the people that I play with, have actually made their way up to 275 and beyond, and they're really running into a bit of a level gate right now. It's really hard to push past that level, and Xur was hopefully going to be a great way to do that. So they're going to have to wait a little bit longer, but hey, at least it's only one more week. After how long we've waited for D2 and with how much content there is to just do in the game, I think I can survive an extra week. But if you are looking to get some in-game stuff, there is still stuff you can do in Destiny 2 right now, like the Nightfall. This week's strike is the Arms Dealer, with the modifiers Prism and Time Warp Killing Time. Now, just to give you a quick little rundown, Prism is basically like a rainbow burn that kind of interchanges out. You'll get a prompt down at the bottom left-hand side of the screen that will tell you what type of energy weapon you should be using. And it's kind of like a buff. It'll last for a little while, then it'll go away and it'll cycle out to something else. Killing Time will give you more time back when you kill enemies. If you haven't played a Nightfall yet, you now start with a base amount of time of about 13 minutes, and killing enemies gives you extra time to complete the strike. If you run out of time, you get sent back to orbit. And oh man, is it rough. But the rewards are definitely worth the time you spend in there. But next week, quite a few things are going to be happening. We've got the Inverted Spire as the Nightfall, as well as the beginning of guided games. That system is going to be going into beta sometime next week, so you'll be able to start matchmaking for Nightfalls starting the week of September 12th. Additionally, of course, next Wednesday is going to be when the Leviathan Raid finally drops. That's right, next Wednesday is going to be a very fun day as Guardians the world over get their fire teams ready and try to take on the Leviathan. Now, usually before these raids go active, there's a quest or two for you to complete that will unlock the raid, so make sure you're staying tuned. We'll have all the information coming out when it becomes available. Additionally, next Friday, September 15th, we have the return of the Trials of Osiris, now named the Trials of the 9. That's right, the premier in-game PvP mode is going to be coming back next Friday. The game mode is of course going to be Countdown, and it's going to be on the map Eternity. So get you and your tier 1 friends ready to go, because that is when things are going to hit the fan. Can't wait to see some of the rewards that are going to be from that game mode. Then the week after that, the Nightfall is going to be Exodus Crash, and Trials of the 9 is going to be taking place on the new map Altar of Flame. But most importantly, the week after that, the final week of the month, starting on Tuesday, September 26th, we've got some really interesting stuff going on. The Nightfall for that week is going to be the Pyramidian Strike. The guided game system for the Leviathan Raid is going to begin. Trials of the 9 will be the survival game mode on Emperor's Respite. And finally, we've got something brand new going live called Faction Rally. The update has an image showing the logos of all 3 of the main factions from Destiny 1. Dead Orbit, Future War Cult, and of course, my boys, the New Monarchy. Showing that we'll be getting some sort of new content with those returning factions on the week of September 26th. Now, what Faction Rally means, we really have no idea, but you do know if you've beaten the game, spoilers a little bit here if you haven't, you do return to a brand new tower. And if you go to certain sectors of that tower, you can find the actual logos and zones of those old factions. So we knew they would be coming back in some way, shape, or form, and it looks like we might be getting some content with them on Tuesday, September 26th. I don't want to get too much into speculating here since we really know nothing about it, but of course this could symbolize a more traditional return of the factions. We've also got other crazy factions in this game right now, like for the EDZ and really all the patrol spaces, and they could be coming back in that sort of fashion. Maybe it has something to do with PvP. Who knows? We'll see. All I know is I'm excited to get back with my boys in red and white. Now, finally, it'd be a little bit remiss of me to not mention this, since it does take a big part of this week at Bungie. The controversy, I guess you could call it, has been going around the community concerning shaders. They are, of course, no longer a infinite use sort of thing. You basically get a set amount of them, you can use them, run out of them, and then you have to get more. And of course, with the way shaders apply to different weapons and then armor and all kinds of things, that's got quite a few people in the community up in a tizzy. I'm not going to give my opinions at all. I'm just going to read out what Luke Smith said over the course of this blog post. Luke took to Twitter to make this statement about the way shaders work in Destiny 2. Shaders are earned through gameplay. Leveling, chests, engrams, vendors, we expect you'll be flush with shaders as you continue to play. When you reach level 20, shaders will drop more often, vendor rewards, destination play, and in-game activities. Shaders are now an ongoing reward for playing. Customization will inspire gameplay. Each planet has unique armor and shader rewards. With D2, we want statements like, I want to run the raid, trials, or go back to Titan to get more of its shader to be possible. Kind of putting out the intention that, at least at this time, they have no intention of changing the way shaders work in the game. And again, like I said, I'm going to keep my opinions to myself and just go ahead and call it there. That's all we got, Guardians. Are you psyched to have this roadmap for these monthly events coming? Are you and your crew raid ready? Are you ready for Trials of the Nine next week and Iron Banner next month? Or the faction rallies that are going to be starting off again on Tuesday, September 26th? Oh man, it's certainly looking like we're going to have no shortage of activities to do in Destiny 2 for the near future. Good to hear. But anyways, that's it for this one, Guardians. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to drop a like if you enjoyed, and make sure you subscribe to stay tuned and up to date with all of the latest Destiny 2 information, and news, and guides, and all that other stuff we do. Anyways, I'm out for now. As always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.